Hey, I'm Ryan Carpenter, Superintendent of the Estacada School District, and families, the time has come to introduce and walk you through an innovative and future-focused calendar that we have built for the next school year. I am so excited to share with you what the future could look like for Estacada schools as we position ourselves to thrive beyond the pandemic. Now, before the big reveal, I want to preface that the calendar is only a proposal. We're going to spend the entire month of February and early March listening to our community and making adjustments after collecting the voices of multiple groups inside our great school district community. The primary benefits of the calendar presented here include the most recent research about student learning, providing social and emotional breaks for kids, and using school days differently to attack learning gaps for each kid using data analysis from improved measurements inside our classrooms. The calendar is extremely student-friendly and also promotes more opportunities for enrichment time for students who are thriving in our schools. From club opportunities to digging deeper in learning, this calendar is built for today's student and today's learner. This calendar proposal also allows for the ability to recruit and retain high-quality teachers and staff, as well as provide them with a day each week to meet with a targeted group of students, collaborate and continue to improve their services to your children using up-to-date data, and building in time to prepare for next week's quality lessons. We all know how important it is to have talented teachers and support staff in our classrooms. This calendar is reflective of their expert voices and should allow Estacada to have an advantage in recruiting talent out to Estacada over other school districts. This calendar also reflects the wishes of the majority of families and staff and shows widespread support. Did you know in 2 surveys given, one last spring and one this past fall, over 80% of Estacada School District parents support a 4-day school week? This calendar is also a reflection of parent voice. We hear you and we are proposing this adjustment based on your voice and feedback from our parent satisfaction surveys. At the end of the day, this decision will ultimately be made by our executive school board of directors. It is my responsibility to provide them with all the information I can to allow them to make the most informed individual decisions possible as they execute their duty of representing you, the citizens that they have been elected to represent. So before I put this calendar on screen, I first want to invite you to ask questions and engage us in this process. I will have a Facebook Live town hall on Tuesday, the 15th of February at 4:30 p.m. and I sure hope that you can come. So let's go. I will first point out that this calendar most notably features a 4-day school week. You'll also notice that on weeks that have a Monday holiday, we maintain a 4-day student week by shifting it to Tuesday through Friday. This calendar is also built to actually have more instructional classroom minutes than in previous 5-day school weeks. So your kids will actually be in class more hours than they were this current school year. Fridays will now be called read days, which means responsive, extensions, interventions, and development days. On these days, our buses will still run and our students will still have the opportunity to receive meals. On read days, students that are identified as needing additional intervention support will have 2 hours scheduled in the morning to work in their classrooms and receive the support that they need in smaller groups. The rest of the day will be reserved for our staff to collaborate, use data to make decisions, and receive professional development as we work to ensure that we have the most talented and prepared educators teaching your children. I'd also like to highlight the pre-Labor Day start. Again, we have built this calendar with our kids in mind, and we know that summer slide is a real thing that impacts our students. There's data all over about that. Summer slide is when students lose some of the progress that they've made during the long summer off. By reducing the summer, even just a little bit, with an additional week at the beginning of the year and at the end of the year, we can help limit that summer slide. Starting before Labor Day also allows the school district to introduce a new week-long fall break and a new week-long May break. The first week of October is statistically our highest student absent week. For various reasons, we have the fewest amount of kids showing up to learn during this week. Using this data, our school district is proposing to make this fall break week, allowing for students to stay fresh. This break occurs exactly halfway between the start of the school year and the Thanksgiving holiday. The month of May is statistically our highest employee absent month. May is also when fatigue of parents, students, and employees is at its all-time highest. The Estacada School District is proposing a May break the week before Memorial Day. This will be just after the completion of state testing and AP testing. This break will allow for the rest and social emotional recovery of our kids and staff and finish the school year strong, using the remaining months of June to close the gaps of kids who aren't quite there yet, as well as provide new opportunities for our kids who are ready to advance forward. This calendar is built to keep learning fresh, energy high, and support the stamina and talent in our classrooms. I have shown these week-long breaks to various parent groups, and there is a large support for them. We know that every parent and community member will form their own personal opinion about this calendar proposal based on their own family's interests and traditions. The Estacada School District and its School Board of Directors values those opinions and traditions. And even though we believe this calendar is best for kids in the year 2022 and beyond, and it directly reflects the voices of our parents and employees, we also think it's very important to collect as many comments and opinions as possible prior to making an informed final decision. Over the course of the next month, there will be many opportunities to share your voice. The first is next Tuesday at our Facebook Live Town Hall. Please attend with your questions, your comments, and concerns. I greatly look forward to this conversation. You can also send me your thoughts directly and privately to my email address, which is located right next to me. I will share each of your thoughts with all of our school board members so we, together, can make a school decision that reflects our community's values while placing student learning first. We are so excited to present a calendar that will put Estacada schools and our children in a position to thrive as we move beyond the COVID-19 pandemic. It's an exciting time to be in the Estacada School District. Thank you so much for being a part of it. And thank you for having an open mind as we strive to become innovative together. We'll see you soon.